Today on the e-commerce uptick, we're going to talk about the 10 reasons why you should consider phone support in your e-commerce store. Pretty unsexy, right? That's not something people are really talking about today. Honestly, most brands want to get by with live support, chat support, but not phone because that requires too many resources. But I'm going to give you 10 reasons here, and I think you're going to like it, and it may make you want to reconsider adding phone support today. So the number one reason, and this is really something you can see in the numbers, is that your conversion rate will go up if you add phone support to your store. That's crazy, right? But phone support builds so much trust and credibility that people on the fence will take advantage of that and call you if they're on the fence about buying something. So it will improve your conversion rate massively. Also, a scammer company, a low quality brand would never offer phone support because they would get hammered by people calling them and complaining. So it really shows you got nothing to hide. That's why you should definitely consider it. That's reason number one, conversion rate. Number two is that you can convert declined sales. So these are sales, or not sales, but people that have gone all the way to checkout and maybe even try to use their credit card, and for some reason it declined, or for some other reason they couldn't go through with the purchase. Maybe they have even added in their phone number and they're almost good to go. They've reached checkout, but they didn't pay for some reason. So all those people that reach that stage where they add in their phone number and or have added in their credit card information, you can convert those people into sales. And you could do that by calling them up as soon as you see that and asking them if they need any help, if they ever anything that went wrong on the website. You can send them over a link with a new link where they can reach that checkout again with everything already added to their basket. So converting the client sales to purchases, that's reason number two. Number three is that you will 10x the quality of your customer experience if you add in phone support, because you have to consider that everyone that has a problem and they want it immediately resolved, they can do that if you offer phone support. But if not, they will have to email you. Maybe it's a live chat, but that is usually not really live. That's usually a bot or something. So you will 10x your customer experience if you have that. You can include that, on the footer of your emails. You can almost even ask people to call you if they have any problems. And the more you kind of show off that you have that support, the more people will use it, and they will feel that the experience on your store is so much better. So reason number three, it will really improve your quality of service and your customer experience. Number four is that you can build emotional and trustful, meaningful relationships with your customers through phone support. And the reason for that is when you go on a call, you engage in a real conversation. It's so refreshing for a customer to talk to a real person on the other side and engage with that brand. It's uncommon today that it's even possible. Building these emotional experiences have a lot of benefits, including loyalty, including having people tell you about their experience and so forth. So if you want to build meaningful relationships with your customers, that's reason to add in your phone support. And number five is product feedback. It's very, very difficult to get feedback today because you don't really get a lot of ways to do it. You could ask for a review, but even then it's a very, very small percentage of people that give you feedback, and a lot of them are not even completely honest with it. If you jump on a phone call, a lot of people will feel like you took the time to get to know them, and in return they want to give you valuable, insightful information about the product. So what you can ask here is you call them, you ask if everything is okay, if they like the product, if they had any difficulty, get feedback. What did you like about the product? What did you wish was better? And especially if you frame the conversation around that, hey, we're trying to improve our product, then people will really be like, whoa, okay, well then let me give you everything I have, all my insights. And that's honestly the most important way for you to understand your business, is to talk to customers, talk to thousands of customers and analyze that data and improve your product product development should be so tied into calling customers and asking them what they're thinking, but no one is doing it because nobody cares about it. They think they know it all. They think they can reach all these fancy reports about, trends, what's happening in the industry, but in reality, they should just be calling their clients and asking them what they think. So this is really, really important information. You can really utilize this to improve the product, especially if you take action on that feedback. It needs to be written down. It needs to go into a system that catalogs the feedback for the product so that someone can come in and analyze that data and it's not just all over the place, right? And I think the biggest disconnect is that even the companies that call the customers, they don't take action on the feedback they're getting. So that's something that you should be doing as soon as possible. But the next reason, number 6, is service feedback. So just like product feedback, you have service. So you have your shipping experience, you have your shipping delivery time, you have UX and UI experience, how easy was it to navigate the website. So all these things fall under service, and service feedback is just as important. You could talk about, hey, what did you think about the shipping options we had? Did you like them? Did you think they were fairly priced? What did you think about the delivery time? What did you think about the amount of emails we sent you? Was it easy? Or what did you think about navigating the website and so on? Was there anything you liked or disliked? Again, all these questions super, super relevant. And if you then hand over that information to your business side, for the marketing side, for the UX and web development team, they can then take actions with actual real data to optimize that experience. So that's just so valuable, and it's yet another reason to add phone support to your site. Number 7 is to reduce cart abandonment. So a lot of customers might feel more comfortable completing a purchase if they know they can get easily in touch with you in regards to questions and so on. So specifically what I'm talking about here is adding the phone number to the PDP pages or whatever, the point of sale, when people actually add the product to their cart or they check out, you want to display the number at that point because it's really important that if they have that phone number available, they feel like, okay, I'm more comfortable going to check out. And that really goes hand in hand with what I said earlier, is that conversion rate will go up if you add in phone support, especially if you display it above the fold on any page that is likely to be the point where they purchase something. So add to cart, close to that area. The cart itself, close to the proceed to checkout at the bottom, you want to add the phone number there. Got any questions, reach out to us, right? Such a trust indicator, and then you want to do that at checkout as well, where a lot of people get stuck. So you'll definitely reduce cart abandonment. What you can also do is, that's another hack, is those abandonment cart emails you send out, and you're hoping that people will check out because you're offering them 10% off to complete their purchase. Well, here they might be stuck due to a problem, not because it was too expensive to buy it. And so here what you want to say, if you've got any problems, call us here, and we'll reach out to you, or you can call us, and obviously that's an option too. But it's really cool, though, if you can make a button that says, click here if you want us to call you, and then you will call them up. And that's pretty cool because there's, again, less work for them. They just know, okay, I'm going to get contacted. We'll resolve any issues we may have, right? So that's reason number 7. Number 8 is the sales opportunities of going on a call with a client. So when you go on a call, not only can you do all the things we just discussed about service, product feedback, all that stuff, building emotional connections, but you could also upsell things, cross-sell things, not in a spammy way, but, saying, okay, since you bought this, I would recommend you buy this cover or this product that goes really well with it, whatever it might be. A lot of people will feel much more inclined to take upsells offered to them personally because they feel like it's customized. It's essentially something you picked out for them. So that's just the same thing in a clothing store, in a mall, whatever. It's much more likely that the salesperson there can cross-sell and upsell because it's this physical contact. And phone is not physical, but it's as close as we can get because, it's a live conversation with another human being. So I would definitely say that you could upsell and cross-sell on phone calls, and that could even make up for the direct cost of hiring people to do phone support for your business. So that's a pretty cool thing for everyone thinking, you know what, this is going to be very expensive. It's going to be hard for me to measure what I'm getting out of that. But what you could do is also give a 5% coupon or 10% coupon to every sales rep. And then every sales rep can, or not sales rep, but customer support rep can give that coupon out to customers in any case where they feel like, you know, I want to go the extra mile for the client, or he can use that coupon to, you know, get a discount on the cross sell. So sales huge on phone, and no one is pretty much thinking about that, but it's something that you can add into your business and add a lot of revenue to your business as well. Now, number 9 is your competitive advantage of adding in phone support. Because the industry right now is going away from phone support. Everything has to be automated. Everybody wants to use AI and bots and everything. So no one is using phone support anymore. And it's very hard to find a phone support for these new trendy brands. Any Shopify brands is usually the old school brands where the founder has been running the business for 15 years and he still wants to do phone support. But you don't see it for any of the new trendy businesses, right? So it's a huge competitive advantage. And if you're at the same price level as another one, or it's difficult to see what the difference is, a lot of customers will be inclined to go with the one that offers support, and where it's clearly indicated that if you have any problems, you can just call us and we'll resolve any issues you may have, right? So that is number 9, competitive advantage. And the last one to finish of us today is lifetime value. So lifetime value will go up if you add phone support. And the reason for that is you build a much closer connection. We already discussed that emotional connection. They feel a bond. They feel like they actually talk to someone. It's not just some company out in Asia they have no connection to. This is a line of communication, and they felt like, okay, I talked to Jim at, you know, whatever store, so I feel like I have a connection here. What studies show is that whenever somebody has engaged in a real one-to-one conversation with somebody from a brand, then LTV, lifetime value, will go up for that specific client, just because now they feel that connection. So if not for any of the other 9 reasons we discussed, do it for the fact that you can prove your lifetime value by offering that. And those are actually metrics that make or break a business. Can you get people to refer you to other customers? Is the word of mouth actually really, really high? Those are the reasons why businesses survive, not some fancy Facebook creative or whatever. It is actually the virality of the brand and how much people love it. So those were 10 reasons. I hope this was useful. And if you want more videos like this where I kind of go over different areas of e-commerce, let me know, because I can definitely shoot more of this. But until then, talk soon.